Okay, there are three ways that, or at least the most common ways to navigate through an application, which is with what we just have seen. Okay, the navbar at the bottom. The other one would be to have the navbar, the menu on the left or on the right or both. Okay, and then to do it programmatically or through actions, which is what we will see now in this section, right? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to well, I should it doesn't bother me. I'm not going to I'm going to leave the app bar below, or let me see if I can. I don't get any errors, not errors. Okay, so I don't show it. I don't show any app bar. If I come here, you see there is no app bar now at the bottom, and I will create some, let's say, some sort of my own app bar. But why would I want to do this? Is well, I might need it, because like the way I will do it now, I get more control of the situation. Okay, so I'm in the page 1, and I will now be introducing the concept of actions that we will cover more in detail, but this is one of the parts that I was showing you before in the menu of the operations to learn. We come here to the page 1, because it's the one that has less noise. And in the column, we create a row. Okay, I click here and I create a row. And inside this row, I will create 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. Okay, I click here, I add a button. I will create Control C, Control B, or right click, duplicate, copy. No, I cannot duplicate from here. Okay, here. Right click, duplicate, 2 buttons, 3 buttons, 4 buttons. Okay, I have 4 buttons. They're not being shown, perhaps because they're too big. One moment, let's see. The 4 buttons are not appearing, the 4th. Perhaps it's because of the size. So I will do now some styling here to display the size of the button. One moment. Oh well, now this is not important, and it's gonna make me lose time. So what I'll do is I'll delete a page. So I have only 3 buttons, because now we're not in the section of styling and I don't want to introduce so many things. We have only 3 pages: home, page 1, page 2, and 3 buttons. Okay, so in the button 1 will be the button in charge of navigating to page 1, which is the home, in this case, home. The second button will be the one in charge of page 1. And the third button, I'm selecting the button here, will be in charge of page 2. Okay? And now what I want is that when I click, I will add some padding here, 20 padding. If I click this button, it adds the same padding to all the... it's collapsing. Well, only in the top. No. Okay. If you leave this lock will put like this, it will put it everywhere. But I don't want I don't want to put it up, right, and left, because this is up, bottom, top, bottom, left, and right. I want only this. And now I want that when I click on the home, navigates to the home, page 1 navigates to page 1, page 3 navigates to page 3. How should we do it? Okay, so I go in the button home, and we can here where it says actions, and I click here and I say add an action. Okay, add an action, and I add an action of navigate to. Look at this. Navigate to, and this one has to navigate to the home page. Right. And now see how here appears this green click. This is telling you from the widget tree that this button has an action attached to it. Okay? And when you click here, you go to the action, and you see here the action specified. Navigate to home page. I will not do it all the time, but it's nice to name the widget this more accurately, because now I have here 4 buttons, and yes, they have the, no, sorry, this button, I don't need it. I have 3 buttons, and the name of the item that appears in the widget tree is not the same that the name of the button. So if I want here to be the same, I have to specify it here. You see now how this changes name. This one will be page 1, and this one will be page 1. I cannot put page 1 already exists. Page 1 button and page 2 button. Page 2 button. Okay. I put the text here, page 1. Okay, now I add the action here. Open, add action. This is another way of doing it. Yeah? This is when I need more actions, I go to the action flow editor, but we will see this later. And this box is an action. For now, we will do only one action. Navigate to page 1, right? You see now it has this icon and tells me that the icon is navigate to page 1. If I put the mouse on top, this one is not doing it, but this one, yes. I don't know why this one. Okay, yeah. When you select it, and you scroll and you hover on over the item, it tells you the action. And this one will be actions, add action, navigate to page 2. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see. Now I cannot test it from here because these are actions. These are actions, are programmatically, so I need to build the whole app. Click. It will take 2-3 minutes. So I will pause the video. Okay. Oh shit, but now the first page, it's not the one that has the menu, and I cannot navigate. My mistake. Well, I will do it. How do we sort it? Okay, I will select the whole row, because it's the row with the buttons, and I will right click on it, copy, and I will paste it in all the pages. Inside this column, Control B, I am pasting it, and inside the home page, inside this column, right click, paste, and I have it here. You see? Well, I'll leave it here. That's not important now. I'm not worried about the styling, and I will click now in instant reload to charge the changes that I've just done. Okay, as you can see now, it's much faster. And I have the button here. This is telling me that there is an error about styling, because this item is getting overflow outside of the screen for 20 pixels. But now that's not important. We'll see. We'll cover that later. But what I want to do is navigate to page 1. Page 1, great. Page 2, home. You see? We're navigating. We've created a menu of our own. This is the way to navigate programmatically. And some of you might be asking, okay, what's the point? Like, it seems a bit more complicated than what we did before. Yes, it is, but this will allow us to make conditional navigation. For example, when someone clicks and we go much deeper into actions, I will be able to here add more options. For example, I want to check if this user is admin user or not, and if trying to navigate to a admin page. Then here I would do the checking, and if he can do it, okay. If he's an admin, he could navigate or not. Okay, again, don't worry about this. We will get deeper, but just to mention that yes, there is a usage and a reason why this might be more accurate in some scenarios. Okay.